Hi, my name is Ronald Carranza. I'm a senior here at Cal State LA entering my last semester, and today I'm going to present how I got an internship at Northrop Grumman, some of the work I did at Northrop over the summer, and how this relates to our school's electrical engineering curriculum as part of my undergraduate directed study. So, how did I manage to land this opportunity? Well, back in 2019, I became a part of Cal State LA Society of Women Engineers chapter, also known as SWE. They let me attend the 2019 SWE annual conference in Anaheim, where I was able to attend the career fair and talk to many companies for an internship opportunity. This is my first time at a conference, let alone a career fair, so it was very nerve-wracking talking to company recruiters. One of the companies they spoke to, as you can guess, was Northrop. I tried to mingle with several of their recruiters, but none of them offered an interview due to my low GPA and less than stellar resume. However, I learned what they were looking for in a student candidate and made sure to address my shortcomings. By the time the SWE 2020 virtual conference rolled around, I felt ready to put myself out there. I entered the Northrop Grumman virtual chat room and presented myself alongside my new and improved resume. Luckily, a recruiter is interested enough to offer an interview. To prepare for the interview, I made sure to have a resume that would make it easy to talk about my experience and accomplishments. I also made it aware that I was involved in technical school projects such as Baja SAE. I spoke about my technical work in Baja and how it has given me the opportunity to lead a project outside of the classroom. I also practiced answering interview questions using the STAR method, a method where you answer questions describing a situation, its task, and the action followed by the result. Lastly, I also made sure to brush up on basic electrical engineering fundamentals, which came in handy as my recruiter did end up asking me a circuits question. That same week, I got an offer to work at Northrop. That wouldn't have been possible without all the preparation I put in. So, what did I do at Northrop over the summer, and how does that relate to the curriculum? Quick disclaimer, I can't go into detail about the specifics of my work, and the images shown are not from my time at Northrop, but what I can say is, I worked at the Ground Systems Development Department at Northrop Grumman Space Park. There, I verified the functionality of custom digital PCBs through hardware and software testing. I also learned to use proprietary software that controls the custom PCBs. I also performed troubleshooting of the I2C lines within the PCBs. Tools like integrated logic analyzers and Vivado help perform in-system debugging of FPGAs. Furthermore, I wrote Python scripts to help automate debugging and testing, and wrote a detailed procedure on what the scripts do and how they can be leveraged for future projects. As you can likely tell, the technical aspect of this internship very much aligns with the computer engineering specialization of the curriculum. For example, the FPGA work relates to EE 4480, known as Advanced Digital Design, a course relating to designing digital systems on FPGAs. The I2C debugging and Python coding relates to the embedded system classes I have taken in the past, in addition to EE 4450, known as Embedded Architectures. The proprietary software I worked with relates to EE 4400, known as Data Communications and Networking. All the school labs that involved equipment such as oscilloscopes, waveform generators, power supplies, and more helped me become better prepared for the equipment used at Northrop. The projects I worked on here managed to cover several parts of the EE curriculum and showed me how they can be applied in a practical sense. So how did I benefit from my time here at Northrop? Well, firstly, I was able to experience a professional engineering work environment. While professionalism was still expected, it was refreshing to see that managers and leads were very laid back and helpful in setting goals and figuring out why things aren't going as planned. I was also assigned my own projects to work on rather than constantly shadowing experienced engineers. This let me learn to handle my own tasks and become a self-sufficient engineer. I initially struggled to ask for help, thinking that others would perceive me as dumb or incompetent. But I was quickly informed that I'm not expected to know everything, and that people are there to help, that communication shouldn't be frowned upon. It was nice to see concepts that I had learned from class and Baja being applied in a professional work environment. And in general, it was great to network with tons of experienced engineers in such an awesome company. This concludes my presentation on my summer internship at Northrop Grumman. Thank you for your time.